The Chicago Bulls definitely aren't having the type of season they were hoping to have. Only 2 seasons ago, the Bulls signed DeMar DeRozan, who came into Chicago and seemed to turn the franchise around. But after one impressive season, the Bulls have seemed to fizzle out into mediocrity. But don't worry, Bulls fans, there are some indicators that the future could be bright. And that's thanks to the recent impressive play of their 2 youngest guards, Coby White and Ayo Dosunmu. Both players have really stepped up this season, especially since Zach LaVine got injured. Well, Coby White's actually been pretty darn good since the beginning of December. He's playing with a whole lot more confidence, and he's hitting shots at a career-high pace. White's improved decision-making has probably been the biggest silver lining of the Bulls season. Entering the 2019 NBA draft, the Bulls were hoping to hit a home run. They selected Coby White, a 6'5" combo guard out of North Carolina. When they drafted White, it was because of his massive scoring upside. In high school, he was a record-breaking prospect, who was one of the top recruits in his entire class. As soon as he landed at North Carolina, he was an instant star who flashed early signs of brilliance. He had all the tools of a combo scoring guard, and the Bulls made a bet that they could develop him into an elite scorer at the highest level. While White's rookie season came with struggles, that was to be expected for a 19-year-old rookie. But following White's rookie season, the Bulls were quite happy with his trajectory. He made mistakes, but he played with tons of confidence and scored a lot of points for a rookie coming off the bench. But during the ensuing seasons, White struggled to take the next steps, and his confidence seemed to get shot. His development has been positive from an efficiency standpoint, but his playing style was trending away from the type of player the Bulls were hoping to get when they drafted him. White stopped driving to the basket and over time became primarily a three-point shooter on offense. Not really what the Bulls were hoping for when they drafted him. But this year, something has clicked. Coby White all of a sudden looks like a confident offensive dynamo that's taking authority of games as a primary ball handler on his team. Some interesting stats to take note of regarding White's ascension this season. He's taking a higher percentage of his shots from inside 10 feet than he ever has in any season of his career. That's because he's not just launching it as soon as he gets it from 3, he's reading the defense and attacking with confidence. Meanwhile, his 2-point field goal percentage is the highest of his entire career. But that's not the only benefit of driving to the bucket with confidence. White's also getting to the free throw line at a way higher rate than he ever has before in his career. For comparison, Coby White has attempted more than triple as many free throws as he did last season and has already made more free throws than he attempted in any other entire season. Playing aggressive on offense has many benefits, but he's not blindly just battering his way to the bucket. In fact, he's also averaging a career high in assists per game and is averaging way more assists per possession than he ever has at any other point in his career. His three-point shooting has improved too. Though White has taken proportionately less shots from 3 than he has in any other season of his career, he's making more of them. Coby White is shooting career highs in both three-pointers made and three-point field goal percentage. He's letting the game come to him, and he's playing heads-up basketball. All these factors add up to a significantly improved basketball player, and it's not just a fluke. His playing style is transformed, and at the young age of 23, it should only continue to get better from here. The other bright spot on the team is another 6'5" guard named Ayo Dosunmu, who has been on fire as of late. Since LaVine's injury, Ayo has become one of the best players on the Bulls. Interestingly, Ayo's success has been thanks to his shot chart going in the exact opposite trajectory of his teammate White. Ayo got drafted out of Illinois in 2021 following his junior year. So despite having 2 less seasons of experience than White, he's actually 1 year older. And even though Ayo put up elite scoring numbers as a junior for an Illinois team that was one of the best in the nation, the expectation wasn't that his scoring would translate at the NBA level. But Ayo has always brought high-level athleticism and length to the guard position. He's incredibly fast and plays with a whole lot of energy. His style made him an instant fan favorite as a rookie in Chicago, but in his sophomore season, his shooting numbers regressed and he was highly criticized for being reckless. But what no one questions about Ayo is his drive or work ethic. Those around him know that he's a gem rat who's as eager as anyone to improve, and the work's been paying off. Lately, Ayo has been playing with plenty of composure and has been shooting lights out from 3. His decision-making has improved, but in a completely different way than White. Ayo has stopped forcing everything to the rim and instead has focused his efforts on being a highly efficient three-point marksman. His mechanics are clearly improved, and he's showing a little more patience, composure, and thoughtfulness on the court. And when Ayo simplifies his offensive game, he becomes a very effective player. This is because he brings plenty of intangibles that make him valuable in facets of the game without the ball in his hands. For example, he uses his speed to put pressure on the defense and open up shots for his teammates. And on defense, he uses his feistiness and lanes to disrupt his opponents. The developments of these two young guards are going to define the Bulls' future. Last year, the Bulls looked like an aging, middle-of-the-pack team with little certainty about their future. Now, all of a sudden, thanks to Coby White's confidence as an offensive dynamo and Ayo Dosunmu's more level-headed approach, the Bulls' outlook has shifted. They clearly have a couple of building blocks in place as they strategically retool their roster heading into a new era. It'll be very interesting to see what moves they make to the roster this upcoming offseason. But we want to know what you guys think. Do the Bulls have a bright future? What will they need to do with their roster in order to regain their reputation as a formidable threat in the Eastern Conference? Let us know in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more sports news and insights. Thanks for watching.